With Q4 amongst us, there are a few important details you should be aware of if you're involved with Amazon FBA, especially if you don't even know what Q4 means. In this video, I'll cover a few of the most important details pertaining to Q4 that you need to know whether you're already selling or planning on selling on Amazon. And make sure you stick around to the end, because if you're in the product research phase, I'm going to share with you some information that will help you avoid a potentially disastrous product. But first, my name is Crescent, and if this is our first time meeting, welcome to my channel. My passion is sharing tips and strategies on how you can create a successful Amazon FBA private label business. So if you enjoy videos like this, or especially if you've been around my channel, consider subscribing. All right, let's dive right in. All right, so if you're unfamiliar with the term Q4, it literally means quarter four, or the fourth quarter. What that means is, if you divide the fiscal year into 4 parts, that would be 3 months per quarter, or the fourth quarter of the year would be the last 3 months of the year, or October, November, and December. Now, why is Q4 important? In a nutshell, businesses tend to generate a majority of their annual revenue during Q4, some as much as 50% or more. This is because Q4 has a number of holidays stacked together where people are buying a lot of products, such as Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and of course, the Christmas season. Sales in October is fairly normal, but from Black Friday onwards through to Christmas, sales can increase by a factor of 2x to as much as 20x or more, depending on the niche. Now, when it comes to selling on Amazon, here are a few things you should be aware of. If you're planning to ship product into Amazon to take advantage of the holiday rush, there are a few dates that Amazon recommends that your product needs to arrive at an Amazon warehouse by in order to make it in time for the holiday. Now, for 2018, Amazon hasn't released any official dates yet. But last year, if you wanted to sell in time for Black Friday and Cyber Monday, you had to have your shipment arrive by November 7th. And for Christmas, your shipment needed to arrive by December 1st. Now, this doesn't mean that if you don't make those cutoff dates that you can't sell your products. It just means that Amazon can't guarantee that they'll be able to inventory your shipment in time for you to sell your products during that holiday period. Now, with that in mind, Amazon has higher storage fees during Q4, so make sure you don't overorder. Fees can be as much as 2 to 3 times higher than the rest of the year. During this peak time of the year, shipping fees are also higher, and shipping and manufacturing times can also be longer than usual. So make sure you consult your freight forwarder and your supplier so that you can take those into consideration when budgeting and placing your orders. Additionally, I see people asking if there are any restrictions for sellers during Q4. Back in 2016, Amazon did block new sellers during Q4. However, last year, the only restriction was in the toys and games category. Otherwise, anyone was free to send in products during Q4 without any restrictions. As of the filming of this video, there hasn't been any news of any new restrictions for 2018. However, there are some restrictions for the toys and games category, which I'll leave a link to in the description. Now, here are a few things you can do to take advantage of Q4 to boost your sales. If you're ordering inventory, you should try to anticipate how many units you're going to sell during Q4. Use your best judgment if you've never sold during Q4 before. A general guideline you can use is the more giftable your product is, the more you can expect to sell. In contrary, the more mundane your product is, meaning it's not really something people give as a gift, you can expect that Q4 might not boost your sales so much, if at all. For example, one of my products is a kitchen product, and I don't consider it something anyone would ever give as a gift, and as I expected, the sales didn't go up during Q4. Now, if your listing isn't currently on the first page of the search results, or you're just launching a new product, it's a good idea to get aggressive with your launch strategy so that your listing gets to the top of the first page by Black Friday so that you can maximize its exposure with the increased traffic. You can also take advantage by raising your prices to increase the margins due to the added demand. A pro tip I want to mention here is if your product is giftable, you can optimize your listing for the holiday season by adding "makes as a great gift" to your copy, or using holiday themed emojis and photos. You can go even further by including a photo of your product gift wrapped. This can help boost your conversions dramatically, as people visiting your listing this time of year have higher intentions to buy than during the rest of the year, especially for gifts. Also, make sure you've chosen the gift wrapped option in your listing so buyers can have the items gift wrapped by Amazon. However, keep in mind that with increased sales during Q4 also comes with increased returns. So make sure you're on top of your customer service to mitigate those negative reviews. And lastly, since you've made it all the way to the end, the most important factor during Q4, in my opinion, has to do with product research. I don't see anyone else sharing this tip, so make sure you understand how important it is, okay? Now, if you're in the product research phase right now during Q4, you need to be absolutely aware that once Black Friday comes along, all the sales data you're seeing with your product research tools will be inflated due to the increased holiday sales volume. Now, why is that important to know? Because a product's data can look stellar during Q4 but sell poorly for the rest of the year, even if a product isn't seasonal. You may end up with a product that sells dozens of units per day during Q4 and suddenly drop to 1 or 2 units per day once January rolls around. So use your best judgment when analyzing niches during Q4. I've found that the more giftable a product is, then the more likely the sales volume is skewed during Q4. So be extra cautious with those particular niches, or wait until Q1 of the following year to reanalyze the data. All right, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. If you found value in this video, you know what to do. Hit that like button. And if you're not subscribed already, why not? Subscribe. And to make sure you never miss a video, click that bell icon to turn on notifications. There's also a link in the description to our community forums, which you should totally join. And if you're looking for more tips and strategy videos, click or tap over here. And as always, thanks for watching.